Welcome back to my wealth space. And how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing fine, and I'm glad to be here. I'm trying to be here and share this information with us today. Today, I'm kind of a little bit I want to say pissed off, kind of angry at some of information that I just read. I just read an article that was talking about how people, choose not to be able to put themselves in the position of having a financial liberty, a financial freedom. And even though this is not the first time of me kind of sensing that, or first time of me kind of realizing that, but it's just woken it up in my heart again to say, hey, this is still there, this is still going on. There are people still don't kind of understand the necessity or the reason why they should do what is good for them, or what is good for them in the terms of financial situation, of the actions to take, the prototype to follow, and the need to do such things. And it kind of baffles me, and it's not a very good feeling. The articles goes on and explain why people never be successful financially, and the reason why they sometimes they choose to do that. Okay. Because the information for them, for us as people to attain our financial climax is not entertaining. It's not a controversy. So people seems not kind of interested in it. So today I'm just taking us, to a practical journey. I want you to follow me on this practical journey, for us to kind of reason together, and for us to kind of see it together, what the article is saying, and what I'm trying to pass across. This is something that we have to examine ourselves, and make sure that we are not in this category. We are better than it, and at least if we are trying to change. And that is the whole reason for this channel, for this platform, for us to be able to help ourselves, for us to be able to give ourselves information, to empower us to achieve our goals financially and otherwise. So it's if you are in the categories, we can always work on things and change things the way we should. All right. So if this is your first time on this channel, I would like you to subscribe to the channel. I would like you to share this video, and also to hit the like button. Now, like I said earlier, I'm taking us to this practical journey, and I want us to go with me. It make me kind of piss off a little bit reading the article, but let's go into the practical journey. Look at this. It says, what are the statistics for wealth inequality? How much wealth inequality is there in the US? Watch this. The top 10% of household by wealth had 6.5 million in average. The 10% have 6.5 million in average. As a group, they held 66.6% of the total household wealth. The bottom 50% of household by wealth had 50,000 on average. 50,000 on average. So the 10% has 6.5 million in total, in total, in average, which we are 66% of the population, right? And the remaining of us only constitutes 50,000%. Oh, let's go back to it. He said Yeah, 50,000 on average, and 10%, 66.5 million. There is something wrong with that picture, and that is what I'm bringing to us today. Let's go further. What is the top 1% wealth in the US? What is the top 1% wealth in the US? You need more than ever to enter the rank of the top 1% of the rich Americans. To join the club of the wealthiest citizen in the US, you will need at least 5.8 million, up about 50% from 5.1 1 year ago, according to the global real estate company Nick Frank 2024 Wealth Report. Now, for you to even be considered as the top 1%, you have to even make more money. Now, all these statistics might be different a little bit, in figure, but at the end of the day, they all pointing to the same direction. What are the rich getting richer? Why are the rich getting richer? Now, this is very important. This is very important. Like I always say on this channel, we are not doing something that hasn't been done before. We are just trying to implement, to mimic what has been done before, something that has worked before. The prototype of what has been done before is what we are doing. We buy low, we sell high. With time, we build wealth. That is what we are doing. And it's something that you don't have to go to Harvard. You don't have to have this genius brain to. It is something that is practical. Now let's continue this. So why are the rich getting richer? Wealthy people can grow more wealth by holding assets over time and taking advantage of tax benefit. I want us to kind of look at that. Holding asset over time and taking advantage of tax benefit. Time. Long term. Your time in the market always outweighs you trying to time the market. Which means the longer period that you have invested give you more rewards than quick in and quick out. So that is what this is saying right here. Wealthy people can grow more wealth by holding assets over time and taking advantage of tax system, of tax benefit. So what you don't know, let the professionals, let them take care of it. Don't try to do it yourself. Yes, it might cost you a few $100, but it will save you thousands. Or it will save you headache. It saves you problem down the road. Let's continue on this practical journey. What race holds the most wealth in America? Total household wealth grew in 2022 by white household, still hold the vast majority since 2010. The wealth disparity between blacks and white family has persistently expanding. Why is it expanding? It's because sometimes I believe it's because of our decision not to understand things that we should, or not making up our mind, or expecting instant gratification right now. We talk about having to invest, having to build wealth. It has to do with time. So instant gratification for building wealth doesn't work. It takes time for you to get there. And that is why I always want us to understand it. That now that things seems to be down, that now that things seems to be really, not really encouraging for us to kind of dabble into it. If we look at the process, if you look at the company, if you look at the sector and we see and we understand the potential in it, this is the right time for us to do that. Why most people won't be rich? Why most people won't be rich? The primary reason for underachievement and failure is that the great majority of people don't decide to be successful. Great majority of us don't decide to be successful. And this is right. Because if we look at ourselves, we will understand that most of the things that are priority to us, those things that are priority to us, we've always been able to find a way to get it done. But if for us to be successful is part of our priority, we will be able to find a way to get it done. So you making up your mind, to be able to invest, to be able to accept the information, and to be able to decide to use the information that you receive, it makes a big difference. As a matter of fact, it is the whole thing. What you do and what you don't do depends on your perception, your thinking, your mind, your conclusion. That's all it has to do. When we see things, let me say this. At one point, Bitcoin, which is in crypto, Bitcoin was $5. It was $1. It was $2, $3. Bitcoin. Okay, if that means when it was $1, if you have invested $5 in there, just put $5 in there. Now your $5 will have been almost $500,000, because right now we're talking about $65,000. $65,000. So $65,000, that will have given you $250,000 on $5. On $5. So most of us, we have $5. We can invest in. If I tell you right now that as I'm speaking to you, I cannot tell you that, but I still believe there's some stock somewhere out there. It could be crypto. It could be cannabis. It could even be EV. That you will spend that $5 and it will shoot you up. I'm not saying it's going to take you to the same level, and I'm not saying it's not, because crypto seems to be doing stuff like that sometimes. So, are you ready to spend that $5? Are we ready to invest that $10? Even if you invest $100, it's $100, y'all. It's not going to kill you. Even if you lose $100, even if you lose $5, it's not going to kill you. So I'm saying is, take a chance. Life itself is a risk. Get up. Take action. Be ready. Decide to be wealthy. Decide and make it part of your priority to be wealthy. Don't let us be selfish. This is my take. This is my word to you. For you to take a chance and do something great for yourself. I am pissed off because people seems not to get it. People seems not to make up their mind to have a financial freedom. It is not your fault that your parents are poor, but it is your fault if you die poor. I'm saying, build this generational wealth for yourself. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for taking time out. Like I said earlier, if this is your first time, I would like you to subscribe to the channel, and I would like you to hit like. It helps the algorithm of the channel for other people to be able to view this video. Thank you once again. Thank you very much. Until I see you in the next video, have a wonderful day.